Hey there guys, and how are you all doing today? My name's Rob, aka Chrome Magic, and I thought I'd do a live commentary for you today. This is on the game FIFA 12. I don't do them very often, but this is my career mode and I'm against Tottenham Hotspur. So as I say, this is completely live, so I apologise for any stuttering or coughing that I do, but at the end of the day, you guys wanted me to play some FIFA, so here we go. This is, as I say, my career mode. I'm playing it on the professional difficulty, and in my first season I managed to, as I'm actually playing as Coventry City, the team that I support, as you all know. So my first season I was basically trying to team build, get a couple of decent players, because Coventry are one of the worst teams in the Championship in terms of ability on this game. They're a 2.5-star team, and most teams around them have a 3-star team, and I believe there's only one or two other 2.5-star teams, one of which is Doncaster, and I'm not sure of the other one. So I was projected to get relegated, and there we go, somebody tried to score but was offside. But yeah, we were predicted to get relegated, and I was just hoping to finish mid-table, because I'm a stalwart when it comes to FIFA games. I wanted to play on professional, so that it did give me a bit of a chance, because I know if I would have played on any higher level, which I actually did, I played on legendary for one game and got beat 8-1. So I'm just going to have a shot. Oh, I wonder who that keeper is. I've never heard of him before. But as I say, I got beat 8-1 on world class, so I thought I'd take it down to professional. It's still been quite hard when I've had the worst players, but it's still been okay. So I just decided this was the best and most comfortable level for me, and as I say, in my first season I managed to get promoted from the playoffs. I finished in 4th place, and these are going to score again. No, they're not. I finished in 4th place, behind Leicester and Birmingham, and of course the usual, which is West Ham. West Ham won the league by an absolute landslide, and I was hoping just to get to the playoffs, and I did that. And in the playoff final I was against Leicester City, and fortunately for me, because they are our local rivals, and if you're a Cov fan you hate Leicester, if you're a Leicester fan then they say they don't hate Cov, but deep down they really do. So it was great to get a win against a team that I really despise and don't like. So it was great to do that, and I was really happy with it. And then in my second season I managed to go from the Premiership and finished in 6th place. I loaned a player called Jean-Christophe Barbec, who got me, I believe, 19 goals in the season, and he did really well for me, helped me to get to 6th place, and I wanted to keep him again, but they only gave me £15 million transfer funds, so I couldn't afford to get him and a guy called João Coutinho as I hit the post there. That was a bit of tough luck. I'm not sure who that player is. I'm guessing it's going to be Leandro. But yeah, I bought a couple of players. I've bought Leandro, a guy called Fede Vico, who I bought in my first season, another guy as well who I'm loaning Al Shuri at the minute, and I've also bought a defender, but unfortunately I can't remember his name, and he's going to be the best player in my team once he gets back from injury, which he managed to get in the warm-up games, in the friendlies. So he'll be back soon, and hopefully this time I'm going to aim for the top of the Premiership. So I'm aiming to be champions. not really bothered about European. I am in Europe, but I lost my first game to I can't remember how you say it. It's the French team that have got Samuel Eto'o, and they're a really good team. They were really good, and they beat me 1-0. So fair play to them. Hopefully, I'll be able to get a bit of retribution if it is a two-leg game. And I'm going to be in the middle. Oh no! I keep trying to play the cross ball. So basically what this is the return of Sky Blue Sunday, where I talk about Coventry City, the games that they've had in the previous week, and what my thoughts are about them. I am going to try and get Rob back into it, because there was the other Rob, Ginger Rob, that did the old Sky Blue Sunday with me, and I'm going to try and get him back into it so that he can join in with the commentary, but we'll see how it goes. If he says no, then I'll still do it anyway, but I'm pretty sure he will say yes. So I just thought I'd set the precedent for what the game is that I'm playing. So as I say, it is the career mode of FIFA with my team Coventry City. So on Tuesday night we had a game against, we had a game against it was against Leeds United, who had their manager previously sacked a couple of days before. I can't remember what his name was. I don't really follow Leeds, so yeah, I don't know what his name was, but there was somebody that was a caretaker manager while they were sorting their team out, and they've actually started by now having Neil Warnock as their manager. They've officially released that Neil Warnock's going to manage them, and I think that meant that we had the perfect time to play them while he wasn't there, because he's a fantastic manager. Love him or hate him, he's a great manager. I personally don't like him at all. I think he's a big head, he's horrible, but he's a great manager, and he will definitely make them a harder team to beat. So for us to have got them at such an opportune time is quite lucky for us, because I don't mean to be harsh or anything or biased, but it seems to me like we're getting a lot of bad luck at the minute. And so to have that was great. So Tuesday night I was expecting maybe for us to get a point, but Leeds are a good team, they have got good players, and I wasn't really sure. It would have been hit or miss whether we could get a point, and I wasn't expecting a win. But I was hoping for one, because we'd gone on a 3-game winning streak prior to that, at home, in the league that is. We lost against Southampton in the FA Cup, but at home we managed to go on a 3-game winning streak, and the game started fairly slowly until the 21st minute, when Alex Nimley was brought down by one of the Leeds players in the area. It was a penalty, if you ask me. He got taken down, the referee awarded the penalty, and Gary McSheffrey, former Leeds United loanee, managed to put the ball into the net from the penalty, put it to the keeper's left-hand side, I believe. But he put the ball to the keeper's right-hand side, to our left-hand side, the way we were looking at it. And yeah, it was a great goal, and then he went and obviously celebrated. Cov looked the better team, but yes, there we go, get in over Femi Martins. McSheffrey dispatched a penalty, and then 10 minutes later, Ross McCormack managed to level from what was arguably a bit of stupid defending, but yeah, they managed to level. He went off and celebrated, of course, and he's a big guy. He looks a lot bigger than he actually is. He looks bigger in real life than you would think, but he played really well. He did great and managed to put the ball away. So at that point, we've been known to drop points in the league. We've done it every single game that we've gone ahead in, and we've lost about 30 points overall that we should have had wins. So I was expecting the worst, of course, expecting us to get beat, and in the 93rd minute, so the 3rd minute of injury time, we actually managed to get another penalty when Nimley was taken down again, and McSheffrey stepped up, and the sky blue hero who's been he was at Coventry as a kid, he managed to put the ball in the back of the net again, and we won 2-1. And it was about time we got some last minute injury time luck, because we've never had it before. We haven't had it any time this season, and it was just fantastic to finally get a win that we probably shouldn't have got, and we should have only got a draw from. But then the news came in that Portsmouth were going into administration, so they got a 10-point deduction. So that would have meant we would have been out of the relegation zone for the first time this season. We would have been out of the relegation zone. So, as you can guess, we were all happy. The Cov fans were happy. They have been deducted 10 points, and we then played against it was against Nottingham Forest, which was a 6-pointer, as they were one place below us in 23rd. At the time we were 22nd officially, even though Portsmouth did have the 10-point deduction. We were 23rd, 22nd, sorry. So Portsmouth were 23rd, 6-point game. We were expecting, I'll be honest, I was expecting a win. We played great the first half, and then it all went to pot in the second. I still think we did play well in the second. We were probably the better of the two teams, but McCleary on the 74th minute managed to break through on what was around about a 25-yard run, and managed to dispatch the ball past Richard Keogh, and we went 1-0 down. So the defenders were completely awful. They were stood away from the ball completely. They just let him go past them. It was the defender's fault, and I was like, oh no, here we go again. And here we did go again, because straight after that, we, on the 86th minute, 12 minutes later, Finley then made it 2, and it was a one-on-one pass, a 1-2 pass, which the City players thought was offside, but he managed to again slip it just past Keogh's right-hand side. Was it right-hand side? No, left-hand side. Just managed to toe poke it past Keogh, and past Murphy, sorry, our goalkeeper, Chris Murphy. Richard, I can't remember his name. Oh, who cares? But he managed to put it past Murphy, and 1 second. Ooh. Managed to put it past Murphy from the 1-2 pass, and that ended our chances of getting back into the game. So it finished 2-0. In conclusion, it's been a good week, but it's also been a bad week. We're closer to relegation than we were before, due to the obvious fact that Portsmouth have got the 10-point deducted, and now they're level points with us. I believe maybe even 1 point above us. But no, they are level points with us. Yeah, so we're only 3 points off relegation now after that loss to Notts Forest. So hopefully we can go on and get ourselves out of the relegation zone. But I guess we'll just see what happens as I make a clinching tackle there to stop him from shooting and more than likely scoring. So that's the conclusion to it. At the end of the day, do I think we can stay up? Yeah, most definitely. I think we've got the power to do it. I think we've got the players to do it, and I think we've got the home form to do it. The one thing we definitely need to work on is the away form, as we haven't won yet away from home. So hopefully we'll do that and get back into the fray, and hopefully start pushing on forward, make ourselves a couple of points clear, just to make sure that come the end of the season against Southampton, we don't need to go there having to get some points, because they're at the minute on not great form at the minute, but they're still near the top of the league, and we haven't seemed to beat anyone in the top 6 for a while now. So we'll wait and see how it goes. I'm going to keep the faith. I hope all of the Cov City fans that are out there watching this keep the faith. And yeah, so as I say, Sky Blue Sunday is going to be coming back. Obviously it's on a Saturday for this episode. The reason why is I wanted to get the episode out first straight away, and I spoke to some people like yesterday about what they wanted to come on my channel, and they said FIFA, so I thought I'd oblige, and from now on it will be called Sky Blue Sunday, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the fact that it is back. As I say, I'm going to get Rob on board if I can. Either I'll play my career mode or I'll play a game against him. Depends on how good his internet connection is and how reliable it is, because last time we did this it seemed to cut out every now and again and he got taken out of the call, but we'll see how it goes. As that says Al Shuri has a good attempt. He's one of the guys that I've got on loan. Yeah, so I will swap it around for next week. We play against Barnsley next week. I'm hoping for something from it. I'm hoping for maybe 3 points, but I guess we'll see how it goes. As I think the ball's going to get, I think the keeper's, the referee is going to stop playing a second, but he better not because I'm on a run here. But yeah, come check out my channel, check out some more videos. For those of you guys that are COD fans and haven't seen my videos before, obviously I do gaming videos, but in particular COD, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, and I do videos on how to get better and get a positive KD if you're at a negative KD now. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video. I'm going to finish it out, and it looks like I'm going to win 1-0, maybe even 2 if I can get a shot off here. That should be a penalty. No, maybe not. So there it is, the game's ended. I know this has been a bit of a rough version of a live commentary, but I haven't had to talk for this long before, and it's hard for me to sort of make up the words for a whole 17 minutes of footage. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you like the video then give it a like so that it becomes more well known and people my videos start to go on the main searches for the topics that you're looking for. And yeah, just thank you all for watching, and cheers guys, and take care.